Hi guys, welcome back to the channel and update on the FJ40 build. Mug of tea today, not beer, a bit too early for beer, that'll be later. Anyway, I've been busy between Christmas and the New Year with the build, and yeah, very pleased with how it's turned out so far. Here it is, got Kurt Russell in there. He's my driver. I couldn't find any Arnies. I normally have an Arnie driver, but Kurt will have to make do. And he's actually a Necker, NECA figure, which I got off Amazon, which is what I use for all of my rigs. And the scale on them is absolutely amazing. They're not cheap, and sometimes it's a bit painful having to take limbs off them. But thankfully, Kurt is okay. He's fully intact. Enough room for him in there. So yeah, I've done a little bit of weathering. I don't know if the camera shows that. Decided to paint the headlights surround white in the end, and pleased I did. Lots of grubby fingerprints on the windscreen there. But yeah, all in all, really pleased with the build. The body's not mounted on properly yet because I've got the light kit to install. Which is today's project, as well as, take that off a minute, it's literally just a roller at the moment. I've got no electrics in there whatsoever, so that again is going to be today's project. So there'll be an update in a little bit. Cheers guys. Looking back on that first bit of the video, and I suddenly noticed I still had a bed head, so I thought probably best to cover that up. Don't want to scare anyone. The kit as a whole, I mean, RC4WD drive, brilliant reputation. They're not the cheapest, but there's a reason for that. I mean, pretty much all of this is all metal. My first experience doing the inner fenders, didn't enjoy that much. Cutting them out was, yeah, wasn't much fun. But they've come out well. I'm pleased I've got them because, as I've seen on YouTube with other people with the F40, there's quite a noticeable gap in the front arch with the body. So I just wanted to hide that really, and it's worth the effort. But yeah, there's quite a few choice words when I was doing that. Thankfully didn't cut my fingers to shreds, but nearly did. And in the whole way, they've turned out all right. I say it's not a cheap kit. And there's a few things a little bit annoying, like for me, the lenses, the coloured lenses, which you've got your marker lights, front and rear on both sides, and on the rear there. They're actually clear, so you've got to paint them yourself, which is something I've never done before. So I had to get the special paints to do it. Not difficult, takes a little bit of time, took a few coats, but for the money I'd have really liked it if they were pre-done. I mean, the killer body, which I've got here on my D90, the lenses are already coloured. So small little niggles like that. There is a few holes on the body. Now, obviously, I know I've got a few coats of paint on here. There's 2 coats of undercoat, primer, and 2 top coats plus 2 coats of lacquer on top. So, granted, the holes that are pre-drilled are going to be a little bit smaller as a result of that, but a lot of them I had to remount to get the body build complete. Again, a little bit annoying. And I'm also not too keen on the front grille and light surround. It's very detailed, don't get me wrong, you can see the wire mesh in there, brilliant effect, but the way it's, fingers and thumbs, the way it's screwed on, it's not, if you can see there, how clear that is, it's not a solid fix and it keeps on popping out, so I don't really want to glue just around to the body in case obviously it breaks, so I want to change it at a later stage. So yeah, just a small niggle, but I mean, to be fair, on the whole, as I've already said, an absolutely cracking build. I mean, it looks brilliant. I was a bit, sorry, that's the dogs by the way, but yeah, we're having a right whale of a time. Before it was painted, I thought it actually looked a bit big. When I compare it to the Mog, which I will do in a bit, I mean obviously a Unimog is a fair sized vehicle. This does seem quite large. I mean, now it's painted, it's looking a lot more scale. Unfortunately, I've never seen one in real life, so I don't know how big they actually are, but it is a big body. But yeah, I'm absolutely chuffed with it, so I'm going to crack on with the build. And the weather, I don't know where it is for you guys, it's absolutely appalling at the moment. The garden is like a quagmire, but hopefully I might get some running videos, get it dirty for the first time. So yeah, let's crack on. Right, just a brief going over the electrics which I'll be installing. The faithful Hobbywing 1080. I take the cheating way out. I get it from Model Sport with all the connectors pre-done. I do a lot of soldering. I'm not great at it, don't really enjoy it. It just takes the hassle out for me. For a little, you know, few quid extra, I think it's really worth it. I then just go for a basic 35 turn RC4 drive motor. A lot of people I know prefer to go brushless, and I got brushless, which came in the Gen 8 Axe. Absolutely love it, but for me the expense, I mean this is what, £12.99, so if I get it caked in mud or it's destroyed or out on a trail, it's so cheap to replace. Thanks kids. So yeah, for me it's a no-brainer. Bear with me. Right, sorry, that was our youngest wanting one of our eldest girls to give her a clean. And as for the servo, this is just I believe it's 20 kilo Power HD, waterproof, full metal gears. I think it's about 30 quid. I've used it in all of my rigs so far, the Mog, the D90s. I've got it in both me Canyons up in the shed. Again, yeah, nothing fancy. Yeah, it is 20 kilo. Nothing fancy, but does a job. So yeah, let's get on and get them fitted. Right, the electrics are done, but unfortunately I've had a slight setback. My error, I forgot the way the motor is fitted and located on the Gelande 2 chassis. I haven't got the length to connect the motor bullets to the ESC. So I've got to get some extended connectors just so I can route the wiring properly and tidy it up. But I've tested it, it all works. The lights are in the body. There we go, and they all work. Going back to what I said at the start of the video with painting the lenses on the body, I didn't realise that the RC4 drive light kit has actually got coloured LEDs, so you could technically leave them clear and it would still work. So there is that option there. So yeah, so unfortunately no running video, but hopefully Tuesday the leads will come. I would have made my own. I've got the wire, but I haven't got any of the connectors, so it's just as cheap and quick to buy one ready done. So once that's done, I'll do a running video. So that's it for now. Take care guys, and catch you soon. Cheers.